Welcome to Kombat Kingz. Face Off, the new series where we'll be playing the matchmaker. You know, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, Dana White, old school Joe Silver. All right. So yeah, basically we'll be playing matchmaker. We came up with 6-fight card. We're gonna go around the table, working our way up the card to the main event. We had a couple of rules. So the rules were the fights had to be realistic fights that could actually be made
on the main card.
On the main card. And they can't be booked. So yeah, they can't be booked. So all the fighters who we've matched up aren't currently booked. And then at the end, we leave it to you, the viewer, in the comments. Let us know who had the best card, or even leave your cards down there
and tell us
what you would have made. Yeah, exactly. So let's get into it. Start off.
Come on,
Lankz.
You know what I'm on?
You on smoke?
But yeah. Now my first one.
All right.
Bantamweights, man. You know they be killing it these days. There's too many of them as well. So someone had to get a mention. But I've gone Song Yadong versus Saeed Nurmagomedov.
Song Yadong.
The reason I've gone for this, like I said, is Song Yadong for me. You know what you're getting. Straight bangers. Like always produces a good fight.
Yeah.
Saeed Nurmagomedov is not a name yet, but because his last name is Nurmagomedov, it will be a name if he does the stuff he needs to, because of Khabib, which is a nice link for him to have. And he's a killer. That last fight, who did he fight last?
I can't remember. He got that submission.
But he was lighting him up. He was lighting him up.
Like mad.
And then he said, "Do you know what?
Night.
So, in terms of entertainment value, this fight for me is a good fight if you've just come off of the prelims.
Yeah.
Cody Stamen. He fought Cody Stamen.
Stamen.
That's just okay.
And he just made Cody look like Cody Garbrandt. That's how mad it was. But yeah, I think if you're starting a main card with a fight like this, you know it's gonna be a banger. Both fighters are coming to give it like their game, and it's not one of those fights where one's better than the other in a certain department. Like it's quite even, I would say, from the looks of things. It would be, so you wouldn't know what to expect. So that's what I've gone with. Song Yadong versus Saeed Nurmagomedov.
Nice fight.
You can't go wrong with a Nurmagomedov still.
What's Song Yadong, man?
Song Yadong's my guy. And on that note, we're gonna say my first pick is also at 135, and is also the Chinaman himself, Song Yadong. Because I can't. I don't know where you go. You don't go wrong by having Song Yadong open up the card. On a card. Like, you mad? That just makes perfect sense to just make people know what's gonna
about to happen tonight.
What's gonna happen? You get me? Just with that name. And then I like the Saeed Nurmagomedov. I did have him in my thoughts. I went down the list when I went through it. Obviously, he's a Nurmagomedov, so to have him there. But I said, you know what? Let me go with a bit more of a name value on a UFC, on the pound for pound list, as in a higher name with a more value, just so the fight could have more worth. That's it. Just that more worth. So I went with Marab.
Right.
You get me?
The
Marab, the machine. Yeah, I'm saying himself. So I feel like he brings action. He brings energy.
That's another
50-50 Yeah, like if he was to fight Song Yadong, with Song Yadong's run, because Song Yadong's on a mad run still at the moment. Like, and so is Marab. They all love, like
all of them, man.
It's mad. It's mad. It's mad when man has to go. Yeah, it's all crazy. So like I wanted to have other fighters in there. Like I was gonna put Kyler Phillips in there. I was close, but again, it was the value. It was the value in the name.
But I don't think that the first fight of the night needs to have name value. I think it
I know what
needs
you
to
mean.
just be a banger.
No, but it
No
depends.
matter.
My card.
No, you're right. No, you're 100% right. I'm not even disagreeing with you. But you know what it is? I was trying to make a 200 type of, like, and you're still right. Even on the 200, that your fight would still get on there. I'm not, with the name Nurmagomedov, I'm not putting it down. But I'm just saying, I went for more of a value because of the high on the rankings, where they're gonna, what it's gonna mean after that card. So you know when you remember that card, you're gonna remember. I remember
Whoever
Marab.
wins that is a
Right.
number one contender.
There you
spot
go.
type
There
thing.
you go. You got it. So that's my opening up fight
Yeah.
at bantamweight.
Ain't
At
mad at it,
135.
ain't mad at it.
Started off both bantamweights.
You
I
ain't
see
mad
you
at
shining
it.
still.
Huh?
That's a tough division right there.
You gotta love it.
You gotta love it still.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Cool. So let's just establish this. You said you was going for like UFC 200. I was going for UFC 300, innit? So my first fight. You said about no names and that. Obviously, I got Dustin Poirier versus Colby Covington, innit? So 3 rounds, grudge match. Get me. Both of them ain't booked. 2 big names. I hear your concerns. But, but you have to wait until you see the rest of the card, innit? I went big or went home, you get me? So let's go.
I hear you on that. I hear you. You're trying to really make a 200, 300
I just,
card.
Yeah.
I don't
for
even
them,
think,
man, for
I
them,
don't
man.
even think them man signed a fight if they know that they're that
For-
low on the
For
card.
them, man, to sign it to be the opening, yeah, the card has to be mad.
The card's
The
mad.
card has to be so crazy.
Yeah, your hot card is gonna have to be
Yeah,
so
yeah.
crazy.
Like if
Your
that's your
card-
opening fight, your card is better than mine. It is better than mine. Like,
Bro, look,
Your card is-
when you're judging, you have to remember we're playing by different rules right now. You get me? We're all playing by the same rules, but we're playing by different rules at the same
So
house
you
rules.
just swinging very heavy like that.
Yeah. Why
Like
not?
that.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
But yeah,
but
no, they're
the
gonna sign the
realism
contract.
that's what I'm saying.
No, there's-
Realism to the fights
But
actually
remember,
happening.
There's
I
money
hope-
in that
I hope
order.
you thought about your weights as well, you know.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you placed your weights.
No, but
Remember how
all
card
my
works?
things got
The makeup.
my team's serious.
Alright,
Understand?
alright, cool.
When
alright.
you-
know,
oof,
say
I
that.
can't wait to reveal the
Right,
rest of them. But anyway, man,
He knows
yeah.
what he's doing.
I'm starting out,
Tapology was helping
starting
him,
out
boy.
serious
Yeah,
thing. You get me?
yeah.
Dustin and Colby, man. Grudge
Apology
match.
was helping your
Oh,
ass, innit?
Yeah, big facts.
Alright. So me
Go,
now,
Rimz.
yeah?
What you saying?
Alright. I'm following the trend still. I'm going with Song Yadong
Come on.
versus Kyler Phillips.
Oh,
Come on.
done it.
I had
Wait,
to.
wait, say that.
Kyler
I
Phillips.
was gonna do
I
that,
had
you know.
to. I had to.
Who was the first fight?
Everyone went with Song Yadong, you know.
Song
Bro, do you
Yadong
know how
versus
close I
Kyler
was
Phillips.
to
Yeah,
doing
you
that?
go for it.
And I
That's
moved it at the last
cold,
minute just
cold.
because I said,
You can tell that us three are in here all the time together. Fuck me.
Bro, I nearly went Song Yadong and Cheeto.
Man.
that's
Man.
man. Okay, alright, cool.
No, yeah, the reason I said Phillips, I think Phillips, he's not ranked currently. He needs that fight now to say, alright, are you gonna jump in with the big boys? So
That's what
I thought, yeah.
my thinking with Saeed was as well.
Yeah.
Like,
So
It's an opportunity for him.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, that's the way I was looking at it. I know Kyler Phillips brings it, Song Yadong brings it. It's a crazy way to start off a card, like you get me. So I thought, yeah, throw that
Fireworks.
name in there with Song Yadong.
The Kyler Phillips thing got me because I said it earlier.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
yeah,
say
yeah,
to
yeah,
you, Kyler
That's what I
Phillips
thought you was gonna pick. That's what I
Kyler
thought you was gonna
Phillips
pick.
was gonna be like he's that guy. He's my guy. You know, I'm a big Kyler Phillips fan. So, but I just went with that name value. I
Yeah,
moved
yeah,
the
yeah.
name value,
Nah,
but
still-
we're gonna
still-
see.
Still
We're gonna see what it works out to be. But yeah, no, I rate it still.
cool.
I rate
Cool.
that. I rate
Cool.
the opening of that.
Song Yadong is heavy over here,
Yeah,
boy.
Song
boy.
Yadong, bro.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
Yeah, you put my boy out.
he does his thing. He does his thing still.
All
All
right.
right, all right, what you going with
Next
Cuz?
fight on the card.
Moving on up.
Again, mine is a real. I think mine's gonna be the most realistic card. I'm putting that out there. Like we could see this. What's the next UFC card? UFC 27 what? 275. It could
90.
be that card because it's that real. The next fight for me, I had to go with a countryman, Arnold Allen
Oh, all right. I know it.
versus
Go on.
Thug Nasty.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
And again, in terms of placement, they're featherweight, so they're above Song Yadong. I think in terms of entertainment, it'll be a little bit different to the Song Yadong fight. That one will be like everyone's up on their feet, getting gassed over what's happening. Where this one, I feel like it's more Because you see with these UFC cards, yeah, and especially now we start going to them, you can't have banger after banger after banger. Like, it's impossible. There's always got to be the low to then get you back. I think this is a fight that, although it's not a low, I feel like it will calm you back down because it will be entertaining, but Bryce is a floor guy. So if it gets on the floor, it's going to look nice in there. Arnold's good enough on the floor to maybe, what's the word I'm looking for?
Sustain it.
Yeah, sustain it.
Can hold himself.
Get it standing again, and then be
Back to his game.
Back to his game. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Only reason, I don't rate that. Arnold Allen needs more respect still.
He does.
He needs more respect.
Exactly.
This is how you get a man
respect.
trying to put man backwards, fam. He needs to fight up, bro. He needs to fight.
No.
Like,
I respect that, but I'm saying we're talking about the matchup. And when I looked at the matchup for Arnold Allen, Ortega's book,
I would have given him
Yair's
Zombie,
booked.
bro. Zombie's a name, but it's a name that puts him in top 5.
No, but that fight, I'm not trying.
I wouldn't.
I think he'll slew Zombie. Like,
Bro,
I think this is more entertaining. than Zombie.
Allen, remember where Allen was at,
interested in
bro?
watching
Allen
Zombie.
needs name value, bro.
No, I hear
so
you.
you're giving people
I hear you.
that can give him name value.
I hear you on that.
And I do hear that. I do hear that.
It'd be a good fight though. That would be a crazy fight.
It would be a
I
very
think
good
that.
fight.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's
though.
why I went with it.
And but I hear what you're saying as well. Just to give Alan that respect in that sense, like. But for an actual card, just to make a card, it's worth it.
Yeah, no, it's a
worth
good
it.
fight. I'm
Like,
not
put
saying
that, just
I'm
to
not saying
make
it's not
a
good
card.
fight.
If
Yeah.
you just needed to make a banging card with all you got all the money in the world to pay the fight.
Then you choose my card.
No, this is no, that's not realistic. It's not realistic.
This guy.
You know what I mean? This guy's crazy.
But yeah,
guy.
over to Bragz.
Alright, go on, guys.
I've gone away from the gents. I moved over to the females. I've had to stick a female fight in there, and this is my female fight that I've stuck in there.
Run it.
So I've put in this placement after. I've actually got no featherweights in my.
No, do I.
Yeah, because I thought it was a weak division, so I didn't really go in that area. But I had it's starting to get hot now, and I had Tatiana Suarez versus Rosalyn Menendez. I had that.
Man, try to steal my fight off, man.
Yeah,
Steal my fight off.
man had Tatiana Suarez.
Come on, man. That man, no.
No. The worst thing is,
Yeah,
I had that fight written down, and I removed it because I want Rose to get a big win again before that fight happens, so it's in a better place.
It
Like
is a
right
tough
now,
fight
her
for
name's
this
lost weight a little because of the last
No,
fight.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think
No,
she's lost, but that's
I
a
don't
tough
think-
fight for her though.
That's a very tough
Of
fight.
course it is.
Yeah.
She's gonna get
What?
her ass handed to her.
Yeah, that's a.
Don't
Blood
talk
touch.
about Rose
and-
like that.
No,
And
but
that's
I'm being
not, bro.
honest, bro. There's levels
Bro,
to this, bro. They watch. I love who I love, but man, listen, my eyes don't fool me, bro. There's levels to this. That girl, she comes back even on more smoke, bro. Like from the rest, like whatever she was doing. I don't know, but yeah, that's a fact to make. I feel like striking wise, wrestling wise, but like just all like wise. Rose won't be able to do what she done against Carla Esparza, against Tatiana Suarez. In my eyes, like I don't think, like you got that, it won't pan out like that. Suarez is going to do more than
Suarez will be more aggressive.
Yeah, yeah. So and that's why I feel like that fight heats up there. It makes for the only female fight of the night that I have on this card. You get me? As the bangers, because there was a lot of female fights booked as well. Like there was a lot, yeah. So it was quite hard. But I wanted to get one on there.
same.
So that was my one for that. And I'll see what you lot got.
Fair.
See if you can handle it. Can you
Well,
handle it?
you know what?
What are you saying?
It's mad,
Hey,
because
I know he's got a sexist card, bro. No,
big facts.
But I thought of him, but I just couldn't.
My thing is sexist and it don't rate the little man. You understand? No.
Say that.
Alright, cool. So my next fight, another grudge match. Leon Edwards versus Jorge Masvidal. You understand? Put it on there. Another grudge match. Slapped it on above the Dustin Poirier Colby fight, which I know some people might have a problem with because obviously.
Can I just confirm? is Leon and Usman not officially
It's not
booked?
booked.
No, it's not
officially
booked. No, it's not
Because
booked.
his hand's still injured, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was booked, but
No, I think they were close to booking it, and then
No,
the
that's
injury,
fair.
so then they
Just
kind of
checking.
pushed it back. So yeah, it's not to disrespect Leon. Obviously, he deserves the title fight, like 100%. He deserves his shot now. But I think if he was offered this fight at this moment in time, I think he'd take it because of the money, and also because I think it's quite an easy fight for him.
I think it would depend on Usman's like layoff. Because if it was a thing where he can fight that turnover and then fight Usman,
Yeah.
I think maybe, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be a bit peak because Usman's later on in the fight night, but we get there later.
Alright.
But
You know, your card, yeah, you got an old school fam. Yours is like, you know when they used to name the UFCs like,
yeah.
like, I don't
This
know.
is UFC grudge
UFC
match.
grudge
Grudge
That's
match,
his
yeah.
thing, bro. Like, you
That's
get
my
it?
team still. Big man
fair.
thing. I was gonna call it UFC grudge match. I was actually gonna do that
Is
still.
it?
Yeah, it's all grudge matches still.
So it's all beef, real
All
wars.
beef, yeah, real wars still.
Like you need the wars to happen.
Like
because they've got
this
real
thing, they
beef.
can justify the $75
Okay,
pay per view
the
or
price
whatever.
tag,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
understand?
Okay,
This
like
one
that.
might be worth $750. I'm saying, they might have to sell it at that.
All right, Rimz, what you saying? What you got
Alright,
yours?
what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I've got females now.
Oh, you got
Tatiana
female?
Suarez.
Okay,
Come on, man.
okay,
You know I was
alright,
picking
I like
Tatiana.
it, I like
But
it.
the opponent's different.
Yeah, okay.
Versus Jessica Andrade.
Okay.
Reason I say that now, it's a fight that you can, because Tatiana's been talking about where she's gonna come back. It's a fight that can be fought at either weight. So I thought that was a good idea.
So
If you're coming back to Jessica Andrade and you can beat Jessica Andrade, you're showing you're on smoke.
yeah.
So
All right.
but yeah.
One thing for both of you. Your first fight is bantamweights, and then your second fight is flyweights. Are you having it still in that order?
No, it don't. It's
I know,
it's the main that's
I know.
usually like.
But I'm saying
Weight
the
like
placement. Are you happy with?
I'm happy with the placement.
the
Yeah,
girls
'cause
being-
Yogdong and Phillips have to open.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
a,
yeah.
But
I
you
like the way
always
they
have
go
to have the
around.
girls. You always have to have girls. You
have to
can't
give
just
them
have the
respect.
girls. Yeah, you can't just put the girls at the beginning.
No. I'm not saying it like that, but
No, mine's
I'm just
placement-
saying. Are
my
you happy?
placement's
With,
for
you're
my
happy?
placement's
You
for
thought about the
my
placement.
placement's for
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 100%.
No, yeah, Song of Dung starting up the card makes sense.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Cool.
Yeah, so yeah, Tatiana, Jessica Andrade.
Yeah, I like that fight.
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah.
fight. I think I like, as of right now, I like that one more than yours. Just that.
That's because you're a Fug Rose fan.
No. But I said her name has dropped in a little bit because of the last fight. It's not like she's still Rose in it, but go and get a big win and then do that. I'd love it. I'd love it.
Yeah. And plus, if she can show that she can dominate Jessica Andrade with wrestling, like I don't know, bro. Cause like, boy, it's peak. It's peak.
Yeah, Tatiana Suarez is.
Tatiana before she got injured. Boy. But anyway, we move. Next.
This is where we get meat and gritty.
This is the third
This
fight,
is
right?
third fight.
This is the mixed doner. This ain't like one meat. This is the mix, bro. This is where the crowd after 30 seconds are going, go! You know when they're bored already because this fight, you ain't getting that in this one, bro. I'm going. Mr. Nate Diaz versus Justin Gaethje.
Okay.
And when you look at that fight on paper, you know it ain't going on the floor. It's gonna be you're gonna get a zombie performance from Nate. Just keep walking forwards, throw in. He might touch up Justin, but Justin's gonna be dishing out some dirty leg kicks and banging off his face.
He's gonna beat off Nate's face.
Banging
bro.
off his.
He's gonna beat off
But
Nate's
this
face.
was-
bro.
155,
remember, this is 170
Okay. I thought
Okay.
you were gonna say
in
165.
no. This is
Mega
170 in a horrible.
Yeah, she's a small 70, huh?
Nate's fought at 155. I know he's like long, but he's not that big, man. Like Gaethje would do his thing. So the reason is what? Gaethje's gonna bang him off so much. I want to see if the zombie has an end. Like, does he keep coming, or can someone like really put him down and out? Because I think Justin Gaethje can with mixing the punches with the kicks, and I think it'll be interesting to see, and it'll be a big fight, especially again placement of it. you've just had Allen and Bryce Mitchell. To get a fight like that again, to get you high is like, why not?
Yeah, that's
Why
a
not?
banger still. It is a good fight.
So yeah, Nate will obviously bring it. You know, Nate's gonna bring it. Justin's just gonna, like you said, just gonna smack off his face.
Stand and bang, fam.
So you know what that's
Phone
gonna
booth war.
I think at 170 that might be a bit different though, the way that it plays out. I think Nate's got a better chance at 170.
Maybe. Yeah, but
It's like
if
what you
it's
said, Gaethje's quite
155,
small.
we know what's happening. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
the 170 is a better shout
No,
because
it
it
makes
puts it
sense. Makes
50-50.
sense. That's a good fight.
You like that?
I like that fight still.
You actually like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you saying then?
So, on my third fight coming up the rankings, I'm at the same weight as you now. Get into that.
Well,
that
Run it.
no,
Oh, light.
yeah,
Lightweight water.
I got Islam Makachev.
Raw.
Why you?
Raw.
Versus.
Why you?
Come on.
It's early for Islam. This is early
Why
for
is he
Islam.
Fam, this is
Early
early
for
doors,
Islam.
fam.
No, it's not.
Depends on who you got him against. doesn't it?
Exactly.
Depends on
Depends who you got him.
maybe the rest of your fights are title fights. He said,
Oh,
"Yep."
run
He
it, run
said,
it,
"Yeah."
run it.
Jesus Christ.
You get me, fam?
She's loading up for that.
No.
These steroid cards,
you
fam.
got
These
power,
cards
right?
ain't even real, fam.
No, because I've got
Feeling very Super Saiyan in here.
no, I've got Islam. I've got Islam now. Against Benil Dayush
For the
for
vacant
what's
belt.
that?
For the vacant belt or
No,
the title
no.
contest?
Oh,
Well, we
okay.
we can depends. Well, it's the third fight in it, so you couldn't really do that. So you couldn't really have a five.
Yeah,
You get me
yeah,
from that
Yeah,
bout.
yeah.
You could if you're crazy.
You get me? But yeah, but so it is realistic.
Yeah, realistic
And,
fight.
um,
Yeah.
That's
I feel
realistic.
that's a fight we need to see because of it's basically the only reason I really need to see that fight, is because the Tony Ferguson and the Habib thing, and because we never got to see that, we need to see this.
But it's not
the
Tony
closest-
and Khabib.
No, but it's the closest thing
closest.
I hear what you're saying.
to Benel on the floor because his
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu is legit.
Like style wise,
Yeah,
there's
and-
similarities.
and the top pressure of what Islam's gonna do. So I do want to see that. I feel that fills in that gap to start exploding towards the last three crazy fights of this card. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
still. Well, we sticking lightweight over here still. This is also a number one contenders fight. Got Michael Chandler versus my guy, Conor McGregor. Alright, let me justify it.
See?
Let me
Wait,
justify
your
it.
card
Let me-
scraps. You know why your card scraps? Connor's not. If Connor's on the card and
Nah.
he's not the main
Nah,
event,
nah,
it's
nah,
not
Conor-
happening.
nah,
It's
Conor-
not happening.
Let me justify.
It's
Let me
not,
justify.
bro.
Let me justify. Let me justify.
Conor can't get
get
a ratings though.
Let me
justify.
Conor
Let me
can't
justify.
get the ratings though.
Let me justify.
I don't know
No.
where you put him though. But Conor
Yeah,
can't get the
let me
No,
ratings.
justify.
I get what you're saying.
Conor
but
can't
I
get the
Let me
ratings
justify.
though.
Let me justify.
I
Let me
agree with
justify.
what you're saying.
You can't
But
put Conor
Conor
there,
is
but-
not allowing
Alright,
it to happen.
let
a
me
card
justify.
where he's not at the top of it.
Let me justify, yeah.
Bro,
So,
alright, go.
Because he's money, we get it.
like these cards, I got 3 title fights. Yeah. So after this is straight title fights.
Doesn't matter. Connor's
It
not having
matters
it.
because he's number one contender, and like you said, Conor McGregor, he can't be at the top of a card no more.
Okay.
He knows that. He knows that. He knows that. I'm
The-
certified that Conor McGregor knows
There
that.
was a card that Conor was on, I'm sure, that had a title fight, and he still main evented it.
No, he was before.
Well,
all he's lost bouts, he's come out first.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. Conor will never come out. That's his
Always
No.
recent fights, yeah, he's always been.
Con-
Yeah.
I guarantee.
But my
if we
point-
see Conor
It's
McGregor
money.
again, if we
He's
see,
money.
yeah, of course. But
The
alright,
money is what pays them, bro. It's
the-
money.
when you see the main event, it's justified. Why?
No,
like,
I get what you're saying, bro.
yeah,
I'm saying I agree with you.
yeah.
In Connor's cuckoo land, this ain't happening,
No, but
bro.
I-
He's not coming out, and there's 6 other people coming out after him.
Do you know why I think you're wrong,
he's closing the show, bro. That's it.
I don't
And,
think.
bruv, you're just about getting to have blue gloves on.
But yeah, he'll
Just about have blue
and it could be a title fight, and he's not wearing the red, the blue. That's how mad he is, man.
Nah, I
Real
don't.
talk.
I think McGregor. I think if McGregor wants to fight again, he's gonna have to get humble, and this is gonna be where he has to fight. ultimately, I think
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with your thought.
Yeah.
I disagree with the placement. Though,
Fair,
but
fair,
I don't
fair,
disagree
fair.
with your thought process.
But like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's UFC 300 type vibes. You get me? This is a serious card. McGregor's gonna want to be on it.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Alright.
So
Alright.
yeah, that's my fight.
Alright.
Still number 1 contender fight.
Cool. Say nothing. So me now, yeah. Alright, I've gone with this. It's a bit of nostalgia now. My matchup, yeah. We gone bantamweight. We gone Aldo versus Cruz.
Ooh.
Okay. Old school.
It's old school throwback, a bit of nostalgia in there.
Mm.
A matchup you didn't think would happen, but we can make it happen now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bantamweight,
Name values there.
there's a lot of fights been already made as well in it, so you had to
That's
go
a
down.
three-rounder.
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
normal
I
three-rounder.
think it's a good 3-rounder.
Mhm.
You know?
Alright.
Be a good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That's the weakest fight I've heard tonight.
What?
That's the weakest
Aldo
fight I've
Cruz,
heard
bro.
tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
It's a straight.
That's
you know
a
it's getting
granddad
decision.
war, fam,
You know it's
like-
getting decision.
No one's trying to watch Aldo no more.
No. Listen, respect to both of them. They're doing their thing, but I don't want to see them in your dream,
Bro,
card,
bro.
Your dream.
People
card.
want to see that fight. I know people want to see that fight. Bro.
What Aldo?
Aldo
Let-
Cruz.
let
You
have to
people
put that onto the
comment.
Comment.
Let us
Yeah,
know.
you have to
Let
put
us
that
know.
Let
down.
us know if you want to see
100.
Aldo. And
Do you want to see them fight for titles?
No.
Well, then let them fight each other.
Yeah. on the prelims.
Yeah.
Fight each other on the headline, the prelims.
Nah,
Like the
man.
previous.
Ah,
No,
Headline
full
the prelims.
respect on their names, fam.
If-
They're
yeah,
former
they're not
title
gonna wanna
holders.
fight on the
Bro. Like,
prelims.
come on.
They're not gonna want it.
Aldo and Cruz ain't gonna fight. On
So
the prelims.
Conor must fight fourth, but they can't fight on the
That's what I'm
prelims.
saying. But
Fuck
that's
off.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If we're gonna,
Fuck
them
off.
two,
Oh.
them two.
If Connor's fighting where he's fighting on your card,
Aldo-
they are.
Hold
They
on.
wait. If on your card, Connor's fourth out, fourth from top. Yeah.
yeah.
Them man are your early prelims on your sort of card.
Now them man don't make the card, bro.
Exactly.
I told you no liquor man.
But being honest,
Little man.
Aldo and
Watering
Dominic
down, man.
Cruz could have 4 pay-per-views. Conor could have 1 and he'll still generate more money.
Said it. Oh no, of course. No, but I'm
That's
saying in terms
why.
of. No, but in
That's
terms
why he will never be, ever be. They will make a card up for him. They won't.
When you
look
see
at
the rest of
Dustin
my
Poirier they just made it up for him.
Yeah.
They made it up, fam.
And if I
Yeah.
remember
And
right,
Cowboy.
I swear the card was kind of meaty as well.
Yeah, and the Cowboy card, they made it up
Yeah,
for him.
yeah,
They
yeah,
just
yeah,
make
yeah,
it up,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
All them cards are meaty, bro.
No, you'll see why.
They're
You'll see
shit
why. You'll
cards,
see why,
bro.
man. You'll see why.
No,
I stand strong with what I'm
get what
saying.
you're
Conor
yeah.
is just gets what he wants, bro. And he has proper 12 all over the canvas. Listen, yeah.
If he fights this one, he's gonna be making money, bro. He's definitely gonna fight this one. Anyway,
All right.
Next.
Back to me. This is a 5-rounder, but it's not a title fight. We're making
you're
exceptions.
He's
starting-
breaking the rules.
We're breaking rules.
It must be a
Because
Diaz man.
this
Nick's
one-
coming back.
This one, it's acceptable, and it's Hamza Shemaev versus Kobe. 5-round slugfest. It's gonna be a back and forth war. I think, in terms of, yeah, it is. It is. What you? It's not a war. Who wins?
Hamza, early,
Early.
1 or 2 rounds.
Okay.
You ain't gonna need all 5 of them. I know that much.
Okay. In your eyes, I think it will be a 5-round war that everyone loved it being 5 rounds. Like they didn't care if someone got knocked out because the fight was just that entertaining. I think the cardio. The reason I said 5 rounds instead of 3 is because they're cardio machines in it. So if you have 3,
What? We don't know about Hamza 5 rounds.
yeah, but
We don't know.
The fact he come out in the 3rd round against Burns and look good
Yeah.
suggests he's got
means-
a good tank in it.
after getting beat up a little bit in the second,
Mm.
do you know what I mean? So I feel like from what I've seen of him, he must have a decent tank.
Yeah.
But we know what Kobe's got in it. So it had to be 5 rounds.
No.
But yeah,
I hear that. No, it's
I
good.
think it's a
card.
good
Breaking
good
the
war.
rules.
Kobe.
If you're gonna break the
Good
rules, you
war.
might as well break it for them two. Still, that's a good
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, no, it's a good fight. Yeah, I hear
That's
you.
got to be the fight that they make next for Hamza as well. I agree with that.
If Kobe takes it, Kobe.
Kobe needs to fight
ain't
someone in
taking
the
it.
top
Yeah.
5 store.
He's trying to fight Poirier, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Kobe, you know, he's gonna he might run from that.
Yeah,
But anyway,
big facts.
Yeah.
mine's a title fight, and I'm starting. So this is where I'm gonna do this in weight order. I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about name value. I'm
yeah,
doing this in weight
yeah.
order just because of the titles
Yeah,
and this weight.
Cool,
So
cool.
I'm still in lightweight again,
Mhm.
and I've gone Oliveira versus Conor McGregor. That's how I'm opening it up. I don't give a fuck.
Wait, hold on.
No.
You just said to me.
You can't have an
You just
argument
said
with
to
him
me.
for 5 minutes and then do that.
I didn't have an argument.
No.
I said I'm doing it in weight order. I can do this in another way, but I'm just doing it in weight order. You lot will make sense when I finish because it's title fights. So it will make it's weight order. If you want to put my man at the end, put him at the end. Innit?
Connor will be at the end no matter
whatever, innit?
No.
But I'm doing this in weight. And I said this before. I said what I said.
But you did get at him with it. So.
No, but listen to what I said. You don't know. Listen, I said I'm doing it. I said I get it. That's why I said I get what you. Why I said it. What I said. That's why I said I didn't. I said your reasons are different to mine. I'm saying I'm doing it in title weight, like just weight. That's it. That is not where he would be. If you want to put man after.
No, but it has to be. Where would you put him? Like, all right, if I'm asking you, where would you put him?
What's that?
Out of your free title
Well, I'm
at the end when you named the last one.
all right, then
This
I'll
is
do it.
then
that's
name
the
the
weakest
order.
title
Alright
fight
then,
on your
alright then,
card.
cool.
But
I'm
he
doing this
should
in
be in the
weight.
order. It should
Exactly,
be
that's
in the
what I'm
order
saying.
that
It should
you
be.
want it. It's your card.
This is why I done it like this. Fucking hell. But you're just whatever you don't want to say.
Wait.
But I'm just saying, I'm putting Oliver on weight order, and I feel like I get away with this just because of weight order and they're all championship fights. That's the only reason I'm saying it. But I got Conor versus, and the only reason is because I can't leave Conor off of a card. That's the first thing.
Obviously.
Because that don't make no sense.
I left him.
When
You left him off.
Yeah, I feel like you can't leave him off. Just a name value, the hype, the press conference, everything you're gonna get. If you have, imagine having a press conference with all these fighters, like in that little. That's mad. You need him in there, fam. So I don't care what anyone says. So he's there. And Charles Oliveira, because of the styles, realistically.
Yeah.
The matchup, especially with the striking of late. Charles might not even want to choke him like that. Charles might want to try and knock him out. Charles is crazy right now. Charles is moving. That Super Saiyan hair is mad. It's mad. So I'm told that's
the fight they're gonna make though.
I'm
saying that's the fight they're gonna make.
That will be the fight they make.
Listen,
And
it's
it's gonna be a
mad.
sad day for Conor when they
Come
do.
on, man. Vacant belt and Conor's not there. Come on,
Connor's
man.
moving mad.
Dana, when Dana saw that,
You think it was Conor that moved the scales, fam?
How many fights you on a
Conor-
losing streak to?
Conor tweeted yesterday that he can kick again.
Oh, swear.
Just now, all now, you know, all now.
Yeah.
Good Dana, I can kick.
Yeah, bring me.
So
That's gonna be the fight they make still.
So yeah, that's my introductory to my title fights going up.
Going in weight order.
I think, actually.
He's lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, Habib,
Yeah.
Dustin.
Yeah.
Was Habib 3 fights ago for Conor?
Yeah. 2 Dustin and
That's crazy. Yeah, but imagine he's definitely gonna get a title fight off of the back of that.
Imagine
off the
that.
back of that still. He's rated on the rankings. I see him. I think he's ranked like 17th.
Oh, that's in their rankings though.
Oh,
They're-
okay,
they're
okay.
in the
It's
UFC.
different.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
different.
When
It's
I was
all
looking, I was
different,
thinking,
yeah.
raw.
They're
McGregor's all
that's
the way down to
world
17.
rankings. They do world rankings.
Yeah, because they got. I saw they got Bellator in there now. That's a good fight. All right, so sticking in the lightweight division again. Like I said, my previous fight was for the number 1 contender spot. This one, I got Charles Oliveira versus Islam. Okay. Get me for the 155 belt. I think it's well deserved for Islam. I think he deserves the shot. I understand why you're saying to fight Benil, but I think it's only right he gets his shot. So that's the fight. And whoever, it's a little series there. You get me. Whoever wins the previous fight, Chandler, Conor fights the winner, and the losers fight each other like a little tournament there. Cool. Yeah. Cool.
Islam versus
That's got to be the fight, surely. For really, if you're looking at the rankings,
that's not over Conor. That's not over my fight, fam. That is not over. They're not. That they're making Conor.
No, they are gonna make. I agree with you. I do agree.
They're
with you
making
on
the
that.
mystic.
I just
mystic again.
I didn't want to put Conor on it against Charles. That's the only thing. I understand why you've done it, and I think that is the fight. I just don't want to do it. But yeah, anyway.
All right. What you got, Rimz?
I've gone Justin Gaethje versus Islam Makhachev.
Okay, that's a good fight.
3 rounds.
Yeah. I thought about that. I had that.
Title
in my thoughts.
contention
Yeah.
for Islam. Reason being, Islam hasn't fought anyone in the top 5. So obviously Gaethje just come off a title shot. So give him to Islam. If Islam can beat him, then he's next for the title. No questions asked.
That's Gaethje done though. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You're killing Gaethje. You're killing Gaethje, bro.
Bro, it's what it is,
You want to
fam.
swim with the fishes? Trying all Johnny Guns
It's
on
what
him.
it is, bro.
Swim with the fishes.
Get me? There's no easy fights in the UFC, as everyone says, isn't it? So
He's right.
Bro.
Right.
There's no easy fighters, but there's killers,
this
bro.
is his chance for
This
redemption,
is
bro.
murder row, bro.
Khabib got him, so he's like, yeah, all right, we'll go again. So
Khabib
you get
let
me?
him off.
Chance for redemption.
Khabib
bro.
let him off. Khabib said I didn't want to hurt him, so I choked him.
him.
What?
Yeah,
Man's choosing what submission.
that's mad.
Man should take whatever's there and be happy. Man actually chose to choke you
Khabib's
because he
different,
looked
though.
at your
He's
mum.
different. He's
What?
built
Khabib's the
different.
GOAT, man.
Yeah, he's built different still, man.
Yeah, that's me.
Back
I
to
like
me.
that fact.
Yeah, I like it as well. I like that.
Back
man.
to me.
I like it.
Can't lie.
Jack
Jack had my
should have towed it up there.
Jack had my co-main event.
Not yet.
Should've towed it,
Next
one.
The Charles
Yeah, I'm saying.
Oliveira versus Islam is my co-main.
That's your co-main.
Okay, cool,
Again.
cool.
I could have done what you done and stacked
Yeah.
the card differently,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
again, Charles versus Islam.
Is it, oh, that's your.
That's my co-main.
Yeah.
And the reason I didn't stack it like that is because it's gotta be, for me, the realism of it is what, like, I can actually sit here and honestly say
You might see.
Dana could actually do this fight card and it's a pay-per-view. Like, that's how I thought of it, innit, when thinking of it. So again, we've gone over it. Charles, savage right now, doing his thing. Islam, again, hasn't fought anyone in the top 5, but he's been active. He's earned it, innit? He has earned it.
He's beat
And
everyone,
all
man.
of those top 5 guys have all fought for the title. So if he loses to them,
Mm.
it's sticky for the UFC. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's not kill a contender when he's actually in a spot where everyone wants to see him do it anyway.
I'm not gonna. You can like he hasn't fought a top 5 yet, but you can tell like if you watch MMA, you can tell like he's off the caliber,
level.
innit? Like
It's
he
his
can fight.
style as well.
Yeah.
His style is
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like that style that you see champions have.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I've chosen Charles v. Islam for my main or co-main event. Cool.
Okay, lovely. I like that. So, alright. I moved up a weight from that, got into the welters,
Cool.
and I've had to go and put there. You lot.
I know
should
what
know.
you do.
You know what I've done.
Horrible.
I've done Shamayev
Horrible.
versus the champ
Horrible.
Kamaru Usman.
Come on.
Now my card is legit.
I know your next
it's
fight
a
is.
stat thing,
I know
of
your
course.
next fight is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
of course it has to be.
So yeah, I've got that just there
Yeah.
sliding.
Yeah,
in.
Alright, cool.
I feel like
You're
feel like-
putting him up there like that so quick.
he's there. He's third. Whatever.
I
He's
hear you.
there, so I'm doing it because he's
not-
realistically there.
still.
So
He's there.
I'm just doing it. He can fight again. I'm just doing it because I want to see that fight. As in
you've been
I just
on
want to see the fight. Bro. I don't care. I just need to see the fight in it. I don't need to see anything else but that fight. So that's the fight to make in the whole of UFC for me at the moment. Number 1 fight. I don't care about any other fucking fight. But when Jamayev comes, I know he's coming for war, and I know Usman ain't trying to give. Like, Usman's got too much flipping African pride, fam. He ain't giving that belt up like that, fam. So that type of fight is going to be mad. So that's why we just need to see it as a co-main event. It could be a main event. It could really be there. It could handle the top. But
No, all right,
It's
I
the
hear
call.
you. It's a good right. It's a great fight. It's a great fight.
to open up
Yeah.
my second title fight of my luscious card.
Fair. What's this? This is co-main, isn't it?
Yeah, co-main.
Bro, the reason I spud you because that's the fight I got still for my co-main, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I had this in mind,
But didn't you have Shamayev and Kobe?
No, I had Kobe and
Poirier.
Dustin Poirier.
Dustin Poirier.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, yeah, I got Hamzat versus Usman, and
makes sense.
when I put this one on there, obviously everyone starts at the top, innit? Everyone's gonna have the same fight, I think, at the top. If we haven't, then I'll be surprised. But yeah, I was thinking UFC Africa, innit? So I was like, yeah, let me slap Usman on there. Then I realized I couldn't put Israel on there because he's already booked. So I changed my mind. That's when I went UFC grudge match. You know what I'm saying? So I put all these guys on there, but Yeah, this fight, man, has to be still. This is the main one, or a co-main anyway.
Cool. All right, my fight's already been announced still, so
It makes sense, Jack. It makes sense.
I've gone Charles Oliveira versus Conor McGregor for the title. Makes sense. Co-main. Conor, I'm sorry, but yeah, you can't be main eventing right now. Still.
Yeah.
But because it's vacant, you bring in the numbers.
So you're slapping him on.
You get me? You have to come in there, but like you can't main event right now, my guy. Sorry, but yeah, no, I had to go Oliveira.
So hold on, all
Well,
you
you
man.
give him a title fight, so I don't think you'd be too pissed.
So
with
wait,
that.
all you man that said about Conor McGregor can't be lower down the card.
Don't
No,
get at me.
over
Don't
there.
get at me.
No,
Don't get
no,
at me.
I
get at
said
them.
I
He's
agree,
got-
but I just wouldn't put it that low.
Yeah,
That's
but-
what I said.
But I stuck to UFC. Yeah, fair. Fair.
Conor is literally even number last or not on the card. He would never be co. He would never even be third. But I put him. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm only doing that because
It's
of
fantasy.
weight.
Yeah,
Yeah, like on a weight thing, like of how I've done.
Nah, man, he's got to humble himself.
I genuinely think he's gonna have to humble himself still.
You can't be 3 down, bro.
Nah.
And you're telling me you're main eventing, bro. When there's a higher weight class.
For the
That's why I
belt.
gave him a belt.
When there's
That's
a
why I
higher
gave-
weight
that's why I just
class.
gave him a
Come
belt
on,
shot.
man.
That's why I gave him a title.
If they do that, they have to make sure the title fight is below his weight class, bro. They can't be doing that, fam. No, I'm not hearing that.
You're not hearing it.
I'm not hearing that.
Yeah, I genuinely think Conor McGregor's gonna humble. I think when we see him again, I think he'll be a co-main event or somewhere along them lines. I don't think he's gonna be main event next fight still. I don't see it.
It's mad.
All right.
All right,
I like
cool.
that fight.
Cool.
They're gonna make it. They're gonna make it.
Don't worry, we've all got this. So guys,
Nah,
thank
I
you for
fumbled. I
watching.
fumbled still.
Oh,
You fumbled the bag.
Oh no.
I fumbled still.
Oh no.
What?
I didn't go with that one.
You know,
I didn't
you
go- I
immediately
forgot.
just-
I literally forgot it still. I'm not gonna.
No one's voting Rimz.
No.
Bring out that
Don't get
dance.
interested.
So-
The card's still solid.
You fumbled that bag.
I didn't
I'm
go
even
with that.
gonna-
I didn't go with that.
I'm even gonna tell you how we get to the point of this fight. So I'm gonna tell you one fighter. It's John Jones, in it,
Come on.
and he fights Stipe and kills Stipe. Like finishes. Stipe's done, and then he grabs the mic with Rogan, and all I can picture is that Biggie, that Tupac moment where he's like, gets onto Biggie, and he's like, "Hey, you fat motherfucker," and he's just talking about Ngannou.
ain't gonna see that, bro.
And he's talking, obviously, but I'm saying in my head, this is how I pictured it. And he's talking about Ngannou. So my main event is the African, Francis Ngannou versus John Jones. Like, there's no better way to finish the night. It's heavyweight fight. Heavyweights always top the card. It's the fight everyone wants now because Francis handled Cyril. So he proved that, okay, the wrestling might not be John Jones level, but he's got a little bit that he can rely on now. So if he can keep it standing and he can get that train truck through his head, it might be night for Jonesy.
If he
But-
connects, it's more than
But everyone wants to see
Too
Jones
slow
back.
for
Do you know what I
Jones.
mean? Like, no matter what.
Jones is way too elusive.
We-
Too experienced and too elusive. Someone said, I can't remember. Someone said they was.
We don't know
training
how
with Jones.
elusive he's gonna
No,
look at.
someone said
at
they were
heavyweight.
training with
I've
him
heard,
the
I've
other
heard,
day,
I've heard,
and they said that
heard.
he's a madness, fam.
My man,
They're saying that he's a problem right
from
about now.
He fought in Eagle FC.
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
Castro.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Castro,
He's saying that
Castro,
he's a problem right
Yeah,
about
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I heard.
And I believe it. You're gonna believe it.
But
Don't, it's
level
not, you
though as
you
well,
don't need to
don't
not
it?
believe it, bro.
Yeah.
It's Johnny Bones Jones, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let's be realistic about this. He's the greatest UFC fighter over Habib, over all of these man. Because he's a heavyweight as well. So in a real fight, he'll crush Habib, fam. He'll fuck up Habib, fam. You do know that, innit? Okay, alright. Just as long as you don't know that, innit?
I said,
Yes.
real fact.
Hey, guy off topic quick though. Have you seen the video of Habib manhandling Luke Rockhold?
Yeah. Yeah, I see that still.
I was like, rascal. Man's holding it down like
Oh, that's mad, isn't it?
Habib's different, man.
No, he's
Habib's
mad.
different, man.
Yeah, he's got mad strength. Yeah, but I can't even lie, cuz you said it for me. I don't even. Do I need to repeat it? Francis Ngannou versus Johnny Bones Jones, even though I should have said it the other way around, but boy, listen, Johnny Bones Jones. He is the. I just said it. He wrote his script for him. He's the GOAT. We all know why he's the GOAT. I don't care about no elbow that went down that lost him a fight. What kind of stupid? Listen, that don't make no sense in it. What does make sense, is that he's the GOAT. Yeah, and I've seen amazing things from. I've seen the Yaya Rodriguez kick. Remember that? I've seen some amazing stuff, bro. Like in the UFC, like I'm like, whoa, I've seen some great combat fights. Like you get what I'm trying to say, but Jones has killed killers. And if he was to kill Francis Ngannou, and especially manhandle him, where Francis belongs, he don't belong in there.
Especially the way Francis looks.
With the takedown defense. If he shuts him down like that and makes him and schools him, I'll bow down to Jones.
It's another layer of cement on the greatness, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll bow down to Jones.
It's unquestionable.
Yeah, bro. That's it.
I'm gonna follow him.
Fam. Yeah, fam. I just walk. Yeah, because that's just goatish, isn't it? And Francis, like you said, carries that power anyway. So when you carry that power and that strength, it makes up for my card to have 3 title fights in weight order like that.
Stacked it.
No, nice. Listen, going back to it, none of you are wrong about where you've put McGregor.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Just letting you know it's never going to happen. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's for the fans to choose, man. That's for the people them at home to vote for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But he's still right though.
he might be right.
You're talking money. You're talking finance. He's talking financially. So I get what he's saying.
You think the man that earns the most?
Even Jones won't do that. Jones can't do it because he don't financially.
Bro, there will come a time where Conor has to just say, "Yo, all right, what's happening?" Because, bro,
why would he?
What do you mean?
He's the money.
If he wants
in the
to make
face.
money, though.
All right, he loses this. He fights
UFC.
Oliveira. He loses. What happens next?
No, he don't.
He's
He
main
gets,
eventing
he gets
again.
knocked out.
Yeah, he will.
Shut, man.
How much do you want to bet he does though?
He will do.
He's
my
money though.
gosh.
But cuz
Bro, he just got
everything's
knocked out
about
and
money.
broke leg.
The UFC kind of gone away from. Remember how much times Conor can fight a year? So how much times can they make that type of money a year? They're going to main event him, bro.
It doesn't matter if he's on the card. People are gonna buy it anyway. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. To him, this is what he said. To him, this is the maniac he is. But to him, it matters, and you know it as well, and you know that. That's why these 100%. Lankz is 100%
I
right.
don't think it matters to him as much as it used to. That's where I think McGregor's at. I think McGregor's matured in a point where he's like, okay, cool.
Mad?
What, bro? He just had his leg broke.
You think he's mature?
Bro, no, we can't even lie still because I think Poirier McGregor won. I think Poirier McGregor 2. Nah, he's on smoke again. Still.
What?
He's on smoke again.
That's because
fam.
the
You seen the interview?
that was adrenaline rush.
Hey, baby,
He's mad.
Get your wife out my DMs. No, but
you're hoeing ass.
I just feel like,
No, I hear you. I don't know, man.
All right, let's hear yours anyway. Let's get around this.
Oh, it's the same fight. Come on, I got Jones versus Ngannou, but let me put it to you this way: what happens if Ngannou wins? We spoke about what happens if Jones wins. He's the GOAT. It's re-cemented.
If
Ngannou becomes the GOAT, then
heavyweight.
Because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
you don't need to
Again,
fight
If
Stipe.
he
Jesus.
yo, I don't even want to see Stipe. We spoke about this.
You're good. It's a two tight.
No. In the sense of it's 1-1 though. The Stipe situation is 1-1.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't think it matters now though, because look, how did he lose the first fight?
And he got his head knocked
And then this time
he
he
got
said,
his head
no.
knocked off.
Bulldog.
Wow, yeah, knocked his head off. Yeah.
No. We're not doing
And the
this.
takedown
We're
defense
not
was
doing
legit.
this.
It's gonna take him 2 years just to recover. Come on, man. He ain't. You know what I'm saying? Stipe ain't fought since, has he?
No, yeah.
That's why he don't want to fight again, man. He definitely doesn't want to fight Jones, and he definitely doesn't want to fight Francis again, bro.
No,
Can
I
you
think
imagine
he
if they
wants
had
to
to
fight Jones because he knows he might not get knocked out in that.
Fair.
You think
He'll prefer to fight Jones.
He'll prefer. No, I'll take that. He'll prefer to fight Jones over Francis.
yeah.
Bro, if he fights Francis,
If you've
the
been ran
same
over
thing's
by
happening.
a car, you're
Yeah.
shook of cars now, fam.
Yeah, but he got run
So
over by
when
a
you
lorry.
held that right hand,
He got run over by a lorry, blood.
Francis knock out Stipe again, but he doesn't knock out Jones.
I don't know. Still,
He doesn't knock out Jones.
I just think Francis is different.
I will bet you.
Wait, if he connects clean,
£1,000,
he's not knocking him out.
If he connects clean, anyone, he's knocking him.
But what you're saying,
Jones does get hit though.
Yeah, Jones
Not
does
like that.
but-
At heavyweight, it's a different. It's a
we
different-
haven't seen it.
him.
We haven't seen it. We haven't seen it yet.
I'm telling you,
But-
I don't need to see someone that moves like the way he moves.
Wait,
For a
wait.
big man, yeah. Do you know how the way man can move? He moves better than certain lightweights and things.
Bro, he's
Certain lightweights
athlete,
are
man.
stiff, bro.
He's an athlete, bro.
That's my point. That's my point. Like, and these heavyweights ain't
Yeah.
athletic like Johnny
but
Bones.
Francis
Jones
is,
Francis,
though.
man. Yeah, no, he's not. He's a bit rigid. He's not Johnny Bones.
No,
There's
but
levels.
he's explosive.
No.
He's explosive. But he don't. Jones gets hits with like if you know Jones don't get hit with the big shots like the boom. He don't get hit like that. Jones gets hits with the combos, the bow, and he's trying to exchange as well. That's how Jones gets hits. He don't get his head bust from big shots like that.
I think Francis is an athlete. He's just 60 pounds heavier than what we've seen of Jones. Like we've only seen Jones at 205, so at that weight, he's very athletic. Francis is a very athletic heavyweight. Yeah. Like a bit like so.
I think he's athletic, but
It's a different
I don't
type
know
of
if he's
athleticism.
agile.
That's what I mean.
But you know what? Okay, cool.
He's
But I don't think he
athletic, yeah.
needs to be against Jones. Like I think
Dude, you
he's
need to
all
be
he's got
all
to
of
do.
that.
No, but
Because
he's
Jones
got 5
is
rounds
all
to
of
catch
that.
him.
Jones is all of that. So you need to be all of that. That's why Gustafsson met him at that first fight. I met because he was equal. Then, bro, they literally were equal, bro.
Yeah,
They were
that was
skinny.
Cocaine Johnny,
Bro,
fam.
it was. If anything, Gustafsson was a little bit more swollen, a little bit more back then. Gustafsson had a little bit more weight.
Jones had weight, but he lost it when he was snorting off that cocaine, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's when you see that fight where Jones got his head bust in that fight and his lip was out here. That he met his kind of equilibrium.
So wait, you was gonna offer me a bet though, because what you're saying, Ngannou don't hit him once.
£1,000? No, he don't hit him. He didn't knock him out.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If
£1,000, he
Ngannou
didn't
connects
knock him.
one
Jones
time,
knows that.
the
You see
fight's
Jones?
done. Like,
You see, Jones?
Well, if they make the fight, you man.
Look
bet.
at-
yeah, if they make the fight, we'll
Fight,
calm.
man, bet.
Do you know when I know Jones will be so serious about this fight? Just think about the DC fight. And when he told DC what he was going to do, bro. When DC said he's gonna try and head hit me in the bro, you see Jones? You seen that when he come back? Look how serious he was when he come back. Daniel Cormier didn't stand a chance, bro. And you know it, bro. You see when he's deadly serious and he knows that there's a threat. I feel like he felt that there was a threat in that fight. So because he knows how good Daniel Cormier was. The Reyes and all them, Anthony Smiths and them, man. He would look like so he won't rate them, fam. So he will look bad in them fights. Bro.
don't you think when he fought DC the second time, the DC was a bit old? Like,
Yeah, you're
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
I think it's a different animal with Ngannou. Like, I think it's a different animal to anything he's faced before. That's why it's so intriguing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see it.
We have to see that fight, and when we do, we'll talk. You understand? We'll talk about that.
But they really need to sort out Ngannou's contract situation.
Bro, if he walks away from the UFC,
Yeah, where does he go?
Dana
Where does
is
he go?
to fight Tyson Fury.
That's dead. And where else you go after that?
Bro, you don't need to. Bro, he's gonna be.
Yeah, but he's gonna want to fight still.
You know how much money that fight will be for?
Yeah, but he's going to be.
Well, he could.
he's going
and
to
he'll probably
wanna fight.
beat. If they're wearing
could go
4 ounce
anywhere,
gloves, I
bro.
think he beats him as well.
Where'd you
He's
go,
technically still the UFC champ. He can go anywhere, bro.
Where?
So I've done UFC. I've had that title. Just won big bucks, beat Tyson Fury, or lost, whatever. But I made big P.
Go to boxing.
I could go boxing. I could go one. I could go Bellator. I could go.
No,
I
no,
could
no,
go
no,
anywhere.
no. But you don't want to do that. You
It doesn't matter.
don't want to do that.
Because he's slightly like
Who wants
He
to go
transcends the
PFL,
UFC at that
Bellator,
point.
what?
he's holding multiple titles. Then
Who wants to
Yeah,
go
but
one
them
more?
titles are
Let's
like.
be real. You're the UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
been there, done that.
Who wants to know, bro?
Been there,
You're
done
young
that.
in your career.
Bro,
you're
that's
not
like
old,
the
bro.
UFC
Allow
is like the NBA or the Premier
Yeah.
League.
No, I hear that.
And
I hear that.
Bellator
I
is
hear
like
that.
the championship
I hear
or
that.
like
I hear it.
BBL, fam.
But
You understand?
but if it was a thing where I've done that, I've held the title, I've made my big money that I couldn't get from the UFC. If they're not letting me come back, I'll just go somewhere else and grab that title. Then I've been champ there, I've been champ here, I made big money.
I hear you. I don't want him to walk away from the UFC.
Yeah, I'm not saying I do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I do, but
I don't think he renews the contract though. I don't think that's gonna. I think he does go and have the fight with Tyson Fury. Whether the UFC are on board with that or not, I think that's his next fight still.
I hear you.
But so you fumbled the bag.
All right, cool. This is what I done, yeah? I went with Usman versus the boy Leon Rocky Edwards. Yeah,
Fairs.
I had to do that.
Fairs.
I had to give him his chance, bro, because the man has had the maddest luck, fam. Like, come on, look at all COVID. Trying to get man to
Bro,
fight
I
this,
can't even
that,
lie.
and the other. Like, bro,
I love you.
that,
Your card
bro,
is very realistic.
bro.
It ain't getting 300,000 pay-per-view.
Yeah.
What are you saying? It might not even
What,
be a UFC
Con-
event.
what
It might be a
Connor's
fight.
there, fam?
No,
getting-
it's still not
What are you
getting
talking
that,
about?
bro.
Lank saying your team might
What are
be
you
a fight
talking
night.
about?
Look at the poster behind you. If that says Leon Usman, even though Conor will be there,
Bro, it's doing numbers, bro. Connor's there.
300
Usman's there.
pay-per-views. I'll
That's
give you
what
half a
I'm
mil. I'll
saying.
give you half a mil.
Oh, please.
Take it or leave it.
Please, getting a mil. Come on. Connor's on anything with Connor's name is getting a mil, bro.
Nah,
What
I
are you
feel
talking about?
on your fight card, I
You're
do
doing
feel
the
like
clout
Connor's the
thing.
main
Let's
event.
not do the clout thing. We can't
no,
do
no,
the
no,
clout thing.
no. 'Cause this, let's not.
Connor's
let's
the main on his
All right,
let's
take
not be
Conor off
delusional.
your card.
Let's not be
Is he
delusional.
is your
Let's not
pay-per-view
be
getting
let's
half
not
a
be
mil?
delusional. Yeah. This sets up. If Usman wins, yeah, and Conor wins, this sets up Conor versus Usman.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna happen.
We could even
What do you
get that.
mean?
We could get that now if we
McGregor
wanted
ain't winning,
to.
man.
What against Oliveira?
McGregor ain't winning against Oliveira, bro.
You gotta give him a chance.
No. He has a chance.
No,
He has
But
a
I've
chance.
seen
He has a
we can
chance.
set that fight up now.
reality, bro.
He
Like,
sets it up on the
No,
card.
but if Conor wanted Usman now, he could get Usman now.
I don't think that happens. No, I don't think so.
What?
But no.
My days.
What?
No.
Usman's trying to
Bro,
lure him in as
Yeah,
much
yeah,
as he
yeah, but-
can.
yeah, yeah.
No, 100%.
No, Usman wants that fight.
Usman's ripping up the Leon Edwards thing and saying, Conor, come here.
Please, but of course.
Quickly as well.
Kill him as well.
Of
Kill
course.
him. And he'll still get the
Literally,
Oliveira
it
title
will
shot
actually be
after.
murder. It will actually be murder.
Conor, yeah.
No, it will
Conor-
actually be murder.
yeah, Conor will get numbers.
Yeah, but come on, man. The only reason Conor's got a chance of getting a title fight is because this thing's a vacant belt. He ain't gonna go and step in there for a legit belt that's already owned
Conor-
right now.
no.
That ain't happening, bro.
If Conor
They
wants
can't
to,
justify that.
Dana will let it happen because Usman will be on it. Conor's on it. Dana just wants money. It makes sense. Like,
I don't think that the real MMA fans allow that though, man. Like,
Nah,
if they
what, you're
made-
gonna stop?
If they made McGregor versus Usman, people are gonna be like, brother, what are you doing? Because everyone knows the
What if he
outcome
goes and
already.
wins?
Nah,
Like,
McGregor wants that though, because he
of
wants.
course he does,
He's
but
held all 3 times. No one's done that.
Brother, Conor will get his head bust.
Bus,
by
bro,
Usman.
we're gonna be witnessing
Yeah,
that now.
brother, the stiff jab will send him, fam.
bro,
Like, you don't want that,
the
bro.
first jab,
You-
Conor's
yeah,
like,
yeah, bro.
You know
will
it's
flash-
blinky.
blinky. Yeah, cuz, yeah, flashing lights, bro. You
Am I
don't want that
see-
smoke.
is that really
You don't
hit
want
me, fam?
Yeah,
That
You don't want
really
yeah,
hit me,
Yeah,
fam. Back it
yeah.
up.
Kanye will
Know
start
how
playing.
Conor
Let's
walks
start-
forwards in the
Kanye will
first
start
minute.
playing in the
You don't need to
background.
start playing in the
Flashing,
background.
flashing
Ambiance
lights.
music, flashing.
Yeah, because you don't want, bro. Conor don't want that smoke. He wants. I know what you're saying, but he really in his heart. When he's doing that ring walk,
You're gonna see it in him as
you're
well.
gonna see it
What?
in him.
Conor don't want.
That smoke.
Conor thinks he can whoop his ass,
Bro,
bro.
Connor's
Conor
a human
thinks he
being,
can
bro.
beat
He
Usman,
knows,
bro.
fam.
Yeah.
Conor thinks he can beat
I
Usman,
told you,
bro.
I love
Conor's
that.
Have you not
mind is
Oh my
fucked.
days.
But
That's
you-
what I'm
Conor
saying.
isn't
You
talking
can't.
like that. Though.
Thank
No,
you,
thank
thank you,
that.
thank you.
No,
thank you,
it's
thank
not
you.
hard. No,
No.
it's the rest of it, bro.
Not Conor.
Conor,
Not Conor.
fam.
No.
Anyone
You
else?
see what this guy has done, fam. This guy thinks he can ice Usman, bro.
No, at
He
one
does, he
point, I think he would have believed it.
I
I don't think he believes
100%
it.
believe he thinks he can ice.
I think
Usman.
he believes it.
I think he says it. I don't think he believes it.
You think he goes in there and fights confidently, like he can
Bro,
fight?
I
Yeah.
think he's been
I
strutting.
think-
Like,
yeah.
yes, this is my belt right now, fam.
Yeah.
He's coming
Bro, I
in
would
into
love him to
Iceman,
win as
fam.
well, bro.
I'd love it.
Bro, I
sorry.
always back McGregor in it. Like, I want McGregor to win, but
Then
That's a
then
peak
in
one.
my eyes, if you can, it sounds mad, innit? It's gonna sound crazy. But if you can beat Usman at 170,
What?
you might be able to beat Izzy at
Nah,
185.
bro, what's he punching nipples?
Stop there, stop there, stop
Man's
there.
out here
stop
punching
there,
people's
stop
chest
there,
and
stop
that.
Izzy, yeah,
Stop there,
Izzy,
stop there,
Izzy
stop
will
there.
kick his chest in. What?
there. Stop there.
All Izzy would do
Nah,
is leg
stop
kicks.
there,
Yeah,
stop there,
it-
stop
Bro,
there.
Izzy
he's
will
throwing leg
break
kicks
his-
at
yeah.
Conor McGregor's body.
Galore.
He will carve him.
But
up,
no,
so.
He's a
100%.
different-
I think Conor thinks he can ice Usman. Bro.
Oh, hold on. Going back to your fight, Leon.
Yeah,
He
Leon.
deserves it, man.
Come on, man. Like, look at the luck this guy's had, bro. Now the Usman fight is like in question, fam. They're trying to talk about Hamzat maybe fighting him, bro. Like,
Who,
like,
Usman?
yeah, no, fighting Leon. Because Usman is like injured. Like,
If that
so they're talking
happens,
about
they-
Hamzat potentially fighting him
please,
again, bro.
Please,
So
That's
I'm
got to
like,
be for the
happens.
interim.
If that happens,
bro.
Make it London.
please make it London. Aye, make that happen. No, make that happen in London. Oh my days. No, because real talk, yeah, I'm being so. Hey, listen, yeah, well, I'll sing, cuz. In London, hey, Leon Edwards versus Shemaev, that is a 5-round fight.
I don't know if it'd be 5 now though.
Who's the
You got Aspinall.
Oh yeah.
No, but
What?
I think they overtake that fight.
Shut
No,
up.
they can't.
You fucking put Connor. Look where you
Leon-
lot are putting Connor and he's not overtaking that.
Leon Edwards is a bigger
Hard.
fight than Tom Aspinall. Whatever fight Leon Edwards has is bigger than Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades. Because Leon's at the pinnacle.
I swear Till's on that card.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's fighting Hermanson.
No, but at least-
Imagine that though. Imagine having Till, Aspinall, Leon,
Ain't they made Paddy
Shemaev,
as well?
Paddy,
Paddy's on it now.
Molly,
Molly's on it.
what's my man's name?
Arnold.
No, Arnold's not on it yet, is he?
No.
Arnold, no.
Imagine getting Arnold on it and
Paddy's
then
not on it.
Mokai.
No, they
Paddy's on
booked him.
it.
They booked him the other night.
Is it?
still. Yeah,
They
they booked him
Paddy's
still.
on it now.
Versus you know that guy
guy
that
who
twerked
does
in the
the-
cage, bro.
Oh, Paddy the
Bro, it's not good
baddie.
look if you
I
lose
can't
that
wait.
one, still.
Huh?
It's not a good look if he
Yeah.
loses that one still.
He might.
You can't
Hey.
lose against a man that starts
Arnold's
twerking,
gonna be
bro.
booked on that though. They should book Arnold on that.
Yeah, it would be good to.
But yeah,
Cards is full. It's filling up still.
it's a good card though.
No, but Leon's at the pinnacle compared to like Curtis Blades and Tom Aspinall, man. I think he jumped them, but anyway.
Yeah, man. Usman, Leon, the guys had too much bad luck. What I'm gonna say is, Leon, if they book this fight, don't walk out into no roads without looking, cause the way your luck is going, you ain't making it to the other side, brother. You're not making it, man. Yeah.
But do you think he beats Hamza Shemaev realistically?
Nah.
Yeah, you're moving mad. Michael Kyle.
Yo!
No.
Man got disarmed and
Leo
disabled,
can be. Leo can be
Man
a
got
fight.
disarmed and
Don't
disabled.
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shit.
Don't do
Bro.
that.
Nah, but he's
Come
being
on.
realistic.
Don't do
Though.
that.
The
Come
wrestling will
on.
kill him, fam. That over the rest. Come on.
Come
Like,
on.
sometimes I know you love who you love, yeah. But sometimes you just need to. I love who I love, you know. I love who I love. Like I love Usman. I love Shemaev. But these Russians, bro, they're different, bro. They're different. You know it as well, man.
Yeah.
If Leon don't get the Usman fight, I want to see him fight Masvidal.
Yeah, that would be good.
More than I want to see him fight Hamza.
Yeah.
I'd rather see Hamza versus Colby.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
London, Edwards versus Masvidal, and it's just Edwards' name there instead of Till.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, big facts, yeah. Edwards versus Masvidal too.
All right. So
Pick
we're
track.
gonna run. All right.
Let's run
Wait,
through it.
you man didn't do what you just said. Would you title it that?
What?
Imagine the UFC. Yeah,
What?
titled it Edwards Masvidal 2 because of the backstage scrapping.
Oh
like.
no.
That would be a fight.
Nah, that's a big disrespect. Still.
Disrespect.
Oh shit. But yes, guys.
Yo,
That's
everyone,
Alright,
yeah?
run through
Yeah.
their cards, and I'll try. I might make a little thing, pop it up, showing everyone's cards.
So
go on, run
I'll
through
start it off. My card was first fight of the main card would be Song Yadong versus Saeed Nurmagomedov. My next fight would be Arnold Allen versus Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell. You got Nate Diaz versus Justin Gaethje for the third fight. You got Hamza Shemaev versus Colby Covington for the fourth fight of the night. You got Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev for the co-main event. And then you got Francis Ngannou versus Johnny Bones Jones for the main event.
Big boy card still. That card is tough still.
Bragz.
My turn. All right, I've got.
Sorry. Can we do this? Out of 10, would you rate my card?
Okay.
I'll rate your card. All right, yeah, let's go around and do that first before I say one card. I'll give you a card. I like that. I like the on fight. I like how realistic it was. So out of realistic,
These are the different metrics, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
No. Give it an overall one, but take into consideration
That's
all
what I am.
these
That's what I'm
things.
doing. In my
head,
view,
yeah.
So
Your
you're saying
opinion.
realism.
realism, quality of card,
Placement.
yeah, and I'd say fighters. I'll give you a card a solid 9 still. I'll give you a card a solid 9 still.
Saying Jack.
I'm gonna give it 8. Yeah,
I'll give you a card a solid 9 still.
it's one they can make. That's
Why
It's
I
got-
give it a solid 9.
Yeah.
It's really is makeable still.
I got 8 for yours, I think.
I'll give you a
Cool.
solid 9.
Onto yours. I just wanted everyone's opinion on it.
So
what did you judge your own team?
Come on, man.
Straight 10s.
Great tens,
Sorry,
bro.
sorry, sorry.
God.
Didn't
Song
cut you.
Yadong
Yeah.
versus Marab as my opening fight, as you lot well know. Then on my second fight, I had Tatiana Suarez versus Rosa Namajunas. That was my second fight. My third fight was Islam Makhachev versus Benil Dariush. That's a fight that they need to make. It must happen. Then we get into my title fights. I had Conor McGregor versus
Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan Oliveira.
The Bronx.
The Bronx. That name's so hard. So hard, isn't it? It's so
You know, it
thuggish.
used to be the silver.
Is it?
He changed it.
Bronx,
Yeah.
So
I
it's
think
just-
I'm
it's
changing my Instagram name too.
it's hard still. And then on my co-main event is Usman versus the man himself, Shamaev, Hamzat, and then my main event of the evening is the Jones himself versus Francis Ngannou. Cool. So that's my card.
Out of 10, so he's got.
We've got the two main and the co-main are the same.
It's
innit?
nice.
So
My card's nice and it's
because-
realistic, bro. That could be
yeah.
made, cuz you mad on
No,
a
you
big.
man's
night.
cards are all more realistic than mine.
My
innit?
card
But
is fire, fam.
for me, if my card's a 10,
Fire.
then your card is a 9, innit? But yeah, big respects.
I
Big
got
respects.
9 for your cards. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the women in there as well. You know what I'm saying?
The
You
reason
have to respect that.
I'm going 8 is because the Connor thing. I can't have Connor sitting where he is. Like,
Okay. I hear you.
but other than that, the card's lit.
I hear you on that.
Alright, cool. So I got at UFC grudge match. We got Poirier versus Covington. That's the first fight. Opens up the card. Followed by Edwards versus Masvidal. Another grudge match. Then we got Chandler versus McGregor for the #1 contender at lightweight. Then we got title fights. So we got Oliveira, Super Saiyan versus Islam. The winner obviously fights the winner of Chandler and McGregor. Co-main, I got Kamaru versus Hamza. And then for the main, Ngannou versus John Jones. Yeah. Super stacked.
It's super stacked. You know,
You
my
man,
only
they get
problem
me
with
the
this,
realism.
it literally has to be like, that's the card of the year. That's like the 200 of the 300, whatever.
250.
Like that's International Fight Week. Like that has to be the biggest card of the year. Nothing else can top this
come
card.
near
fam.
it, yeah.
So, I give it a 9, but I want to give it an 8 because I don't think it's that realistic still. Like, you get me?
can't lie.
No, I give it 8 because it's not that realistic having Kobe open with Poirier, bro. I can't do it.
I hear that.
That's mad.
The realism I hear you on.
Yeah,
For me-
on realism, yeah.
Same point I made to him, plus the realism, it's got to be a 7, bro.
Man's friend down to
Oh
7.
wow,
It has to be.
The card is
No,
the
no,
card's
no.
fire.
The
card's
card
fire
is a
still.
10. Like,
Yeah,
it's an 11. Like, the card itself is fire.
I asked Rimz, I said, yo, what are we doing here, innit? He's like, make the best card, innit? Like, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what I
Again,
did.
it's just the
You get me?
realism
Yeah.
of that card happening. I can't see it. But then the Connor thing, fourth, not even that. Bro, you're killing my guy, fam.
No, he has to realize.
Jesus.
Oh man.
God. Out of 10.
I got 8 for that.
Yeah.
And it's only off the rear. I got 8.5. I got 8.5.
That's my guy there still.
He likes you still.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, just I got 8.5 because the 0.5 off of the 9 is because of the Kobe thing. That's the reason I'm knocking that up. If that moved up a little bit higher and you had maybe easier. If you had like a type of Song Yadong in there.
You know what's crazy? I nearly made Song Yadong versus Cheeto.
Yeah, that would have
Okay.
been.
But I thought, nah, that's a bit bad for my guy Cheeto. You know I like Cheeto.
It's bad for my. Stop feeling.
No, not that
You
it's
lot
bad.
need to stop feeling
the
feelings.
guilty.
No, not that it's
You
bad.
lot
I mean,
feelings. You lot got too much feelings for these fighters.
His next fight is
Brother,
gotta be
you gotta be ruthless out
he's-
here,
no,
bro,
but
when
he's
you're
gotta
making
fight
these
up
things.
next, innit? Cheeto's got to fight up next. He can't go back down to 9.
I hear
No,
what
no,
you're
way.
saying.
You know what I mean? That's why I never made it. But yeah, no, I hear you.
But yeah, I got 8.5. But I do like the remainder of your card. It's a solid card still.
So I went first opener of the night, Song Yadong versus Kyler Phillips. Then I went with the ladies, Tatiana Suarez versus Jessica Andrade. Then we went to Aldo versus Dominic Cruz. Then we went Justin Gaethje versus Islam Makhachev. Then we went title fight, Oliveira versus McGregor. And then the main event, Usman versus Edwards.
It's the most realistic card, I think.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
Conor being a co-main event is still on there, bro.
That's a realism nowadays, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
What boys? What are we
Bro,
doing? We
that's
all
a
said
realism
what we
nowadays,
did.
bro.
No,
Conor has to humble
No,
himself, bro.
that's where I'm at with it still. That's where I'm at with it, innit?
fair enough.
I think personally, let's judge it. What's his rating?
Get one down because of the Conor thing straight away.
Oh my days.
Everyone gets one down. Everyone got one down because of that. Telling you, bro.
It's his opinion.
It's my opinion.
Alright.
Then I look at the fights that were made. The realism is there. So you're not getting nothing off for that. But you're getting something off because I think the card's just the weakest. The card's just the weakest.
Bro.
Like in terms of it's realistic, but it's like
But it's
I don't really want to see Aldo Cruz. This is my opinion. This is my opinion.
I don't want to see that.
I want to see Tatiana because she's a bad B, but Jessica Andrade is a realistic fight. Again, I said I prefer it over the Rose fight, but again, like this is the card. Like I don't want to see Andrade on the card. Do you know what I mean?
That's why I put Rose there. Because you want to see the fight.
Then I
Tati-
can't lie.
Andrade
You can't have
gives-
Charles and Conor as the co-main.
Yes, you can.
And then, no, wait. And then put Leon and Kamaru. To me, it's like
yeah, I
a
agree.
high, and then I'm finishing. We're finishing on MVP story, bro.
Nah, bro.
Like, what are we doing, bro?
Story.
Nah,
Because that's what it's gonna feel like if I'm watching something after Conor.
So you ain't respected Edwards.
I'm watching.
You ain't respected Edwards.
I respect Edwards.
2, I done it like that because I'm trying to set up Conor, Usman, boom.
Bro,
Them man can fight.
We're here to do setups, bro.
Edwards-
We ain't
It's
setting
the layup,
traps,
bro.
We ain't setting
It's the
traps
layup.
here.
It's the layup.
This was your card, bro. This was your time to shine.
Edwards Usman shouldn't be on
So
this side.
back to
I
it.
think Connor's
Yeah, that's
Back to it. Got it, man. We got Rimz. You're making it hard. You're making it hard for me. I gotta give it. I'm gonna go 7.5 because it's not unreal. His one was like Peter, but like Christmas is Santa's real. Like Santa's real in your world.
yeah, bro. It's a hypothetical.
It's nuts.
What? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
What happens on the Christmas day? bro?
so I'll give it to you.
So-
it's a bit better than that.
I've got 8 with yours. And the reason I've got 8 because it's realistic. It is realistic. I'm gonna say yours is the most realistic card, barring the Conor thing. But I have that same problem. So
Yeah.
So I would say
Deep it. You said most realistic. Deep it.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't go with yours like that for yours, you could have got a 10. You just didn't have a female.
You need a female for a 10.
Yeah. For
You know
me.
they bring out the different
'cause it's realistic.
categories of
It's
what you need.
realistic. Is that not realistic that the UFC
No,
will never use?
No.
Okay.
On a 6th fight card, though.
Yeah,
They
on
will
a
have a
6-5.
female.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm not
There's gonna
saying-
be two.
Okay, so
There's probably gonna be
realistic.
two. There's
That's what
probably
I'm
gonna be
saying. So I feel like mine was the most realistic, barring having Conor. But it's only because, like I said, because of the title fights. That's why I put it like
Done
that.
it,
Because it's
yeah.
1,
Done
2,
it,
3.
yeah.
Yeah, and weights. But again, I go with 8 because I did like the kind of Philip fight. That's probably my favorite first fight, even over my Marab fight. I probably do prefer because I really did think of that kind of Phillips fight. So I really like that. So that
Gaethje Makhachev.
Gaethje Makhachev is a good fight, but I've kind of seen it in Habib. It's not like it's not a good fight, but I've kind of seen it. It's not like overexcited me, and the old man fight don't excite me. So yeah,
Bro.
and Leon Edwards as the main event, main event does not
Usman
excite
is
me.
pound for pound in the world.
but it's not pound
It
for
still
pound,
don't
yeah.
excite you.
Like-
But it's who you fight though. I don't care what you are. You can be pound for pound for this.
Are you saying the name Leon Edwards?
Yeah, like,
Or the
yeah,
actual
as in-
fighter?
No, both. Like I just want to, as in the ending fight on the card. I don't want to see Leon versus Usman. I feel like if you were to make a stronger card, they could be on the card. But I feel like you'd have to top it with something above it.
I don't know. So I reckon if them two do fight, that will be the main event.
No, you're right. It will
Like,
be the main
it will,
event.
yeah, it will
No,
be.
it will be a main
Yeah.
event. I'm not saying that. I'm saying to stack a card.
Yeah.
I thought he could have stacked.
Ah,
it
you fumbled the
by-
bag still. Not having Jones
No, I
and Garnu.
forgot. I
Yeah.
actually forgot that.
Do you know what it was?
Yeah,
It's because everyone thought Stipe Jones was booked.
Yeah,
Like when you
yeah,
think
yeah,
of
yeah,
John Jones, you think,
yeah.
okay, he's fighting Stipe next because
Yeah.
that's what they've been talking about. But obviously, they haven't booked it. Yeah, I'll give you an 8 as well. Realism. But yeah, the Aldo Cruz fight, like obviously
no one's rating. Let me know if you're rating Aldo Cruz. I thought that was a good fight. Still, like, let me know.
No, it's a good
but
filler
yeah.
fight. It is a good filler fight, but I just don't. Yeah, I don't want to see that for Cruz, man, because I think Aldo's still got something left, especially because he made the move to bantamweight. I think he's still got a little bit left. I don't think Cruz has got much left in the tank still. I think he'll blow him away. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, no, yeah, it's a good fight card still.
Cool.
watch
So
it.
that's everyone's cards.
Yeah.
You guys are the ones that are going to
The
be
judges.
voting. Let us know in the comments down below who had the best card. If you can come up with a better card, leave it down below.
Yeah, boy.
Like, comment, subscribe.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
More
Come on.
content coming out soon.
Yeah.
To come.
100%.
You know,
Yeah.
You know,
Those
who to
that have
vote
been
for.
rocking with us, love for that.
we appreciate it. We're still growing.
Yeah,
And
me.
we're gonna give you more content shortly. So like, comment, subscribe,
Yeah.
and we out.
Kombat Kingz out.
Peace out, people.